So tell me, do you crave power? Do you enjoy pure ecstasy? I see. You're engraved. After all, you are the dragon. Greetings, ladies and gents. You craved the rush and so do I. This world is determined by the flow and art of your playstyle. Hotline Miami walked so Katana Zero could run. A game designed by people who aren't absolute dog water at video games. So today we take a trip into the universe, mind, body and blade of Katana Zero and witness the brilliance of every single drop of it. As per usual, ladies and gents, sharpen your blades and grab your... and let me show you Katana Zero. Now you're probably wondering, how does one become a dragon-propelled demigod? First, WASD, click and roll, and slow motion and deflect bullets. See, it's not that bad. Now, you try.
I got a pizza here. Oh!
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
What? Okay, I'm going to get racist. Most of the time, you're dealing with grunts, but sometimes it gets more difficult, ranging from the variety of butter knives, guns, more guns, drones, and a fucking turret. The worst of all, your own stupidity. However, we made it a little more easier for you. Such as Molotovs, knives, bottles, sculptures, plants, smoke grenades, explosions, and flamethrowers. And if you complain about maybe this game is too repetitive or it's too difficult or it's just not for me, 1. Skill issue. 2. I digress. The game thinks of everything through the characters and design. Every single location was special and memorable. And before you know it, after taking everything in, you begin to realize you're styling on your enemies. You crave more, and before you know it, it's second nature to you. And it thrives on pure adrenaline, blood and sweat into being the ultimate killing machine. And it's a sacrifice I'm willing to pay. It's designed to shape and test your skills. It turns boys into men. It's a funny sword game built for chads. Look, I understand, but let me show you some times I remembered being amazed at this game. When one time I slaughtered some goons and I petted a cat, and I kept petting cat, and it showed me petting the cat. I was infatuated, intrigued even. Another time I also remembered being fascinated in the smallest of details. I remember telling a receptionist I was a cosplayer and I loved anime. I told her to watch an anime series I was cosplaying in that I made up 2 seconds ago. After the killings and slaughters later, I was confronted by the SWAT officer and I was suspiciously drenched in blood, and I said it was bath products, only for the receptionist to be pissed that I lied to her and I said I was a cosplayer. Then I ended up restarting the game and told him, yes officer, I am a cosplayer, and I went home free. I was immediately in love with Katana Zero and the receptionist lady, my beloved. Look, this is a Chad's only review and it's a goddamn masterpiece. If I were to tell you about the gameplay, it's decent, but very memorable. So unfortunately I can't spoil it for you because it is a joy and you should only experience it. I don't want to spoil anything at all. And the music? And the music is just... Ho ho, the story. Ah, the story, you may say. It's as gripping as my The story is good, alright? It's very good. The soundtrack is it's super good, as well as the characters. And I refuse to tell you about the characters or the story because it is a spoiler, and it is a crime to tell you that. I'm just the messenger, and I'm telling you to play the damn game and experience the story and the ecstasy of being a true Giga Chad. Do you want to see the story? Well, too bad. Play the damn game already. And if you already play the game, well, good for you. You're cool, and I do like you. But yeah, just please, I beg of you, if you ever see it on sale, the story is amazing. The minor characters and details are just simply the greatest. The style in this world is just the coolest. The soundtrack bops. The character's dialogue is great, and it tests and converts you into the true gamer you are. And go witness a story that deserves a sequel. Like all of my trials, just to come feeling incredibly hollow inside afterwards. Every single detail in Katana Zero was a treat, and I am so glad I was able to experience another 2D diamond in the rough. And your options do in fact have an impact on the story, and it's simply just the best. And what else can I say? Okay. Main protagonist has the urge to constantly consume Gatorade, and the plot is Edge of Tomorrow and Metal Gear Solid 5. Just putting it all out there with the zero context, and all my homies fucking hate the psychiatrist. However, Receptionist Girl, my beloved. And now we're waiting for the sequel or DLC to come out. So, whatever or whenever it comes out, I believe that's enough shilling. And I'm glad you stuck around, which is great news also. And yeah, until then, ladies and gents, I'll be waiting about the story because I feel very hollow about the end, and I need to know what happens. But anyways, yeah. So, ladies and gents, you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. And I tip my hat to you all. And stay tuned.